Hey there everybody, what's new in your whole universe? I hope that everything is fine, and I'm fine too! And today we're gonna talk about Benjamin Franklin Roten, to remember anything in our life, to remember how books are created and how to memorize things. Today about it. Okay, he was doing reading books, and after that he was rewriting them by memory, by heart. That's all. That's the method. And during our talk I will walk. And do you know why? Because I'm doing vlog. Yes, and guys, I will talk about Benjamin Franklin Roten. He was reading physics, chemistry, politology, different types of entrepreneurship, and he was reading. After that, he was closing the book, and then he started to rewrite by memory. That's all. And then again, he was opening. He opened the book and started to fixate what's the mistakes he made. It was like self-guessing, self-creating, because it was in a way of like teacher's work. You speak something to teacher, yes, teacher then reflects to you, to your memory. He says that yes, okay, all right, you said correct, or you have written correct. And he was doing it with a book. The same technique was doing by Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton, one more scientist, I was reading about him. He was doing writing inside of the books while reading. He was doing kind of adding to what he was reading. Like, for example, about he was reading about mechanics, optics, about our laws, about Leibniz. I don't know about Leibniz or not, but something about science, yes. And he was doing it, and then he was kind of writing inside of the book. Someone will say that hey, Jesus Christ, what the trash are you doing? What are you doing? You are destroying the book. But he would say that it was a nice technique to remember anything and to work, because it was a sheet of not crap, but sheets of and lists and pages that are needed to make working something. Okay, and he was nice and amazing. Then what should we talk about? We should talk also about Leonardo da Vinci's Roten. He was doing, do you know what? He was taking notes during his walks. Like, he was walking on outside, as I do right now, and he was doing like rewriting, writing, noticing. He had made how much? Kind of 7,000. I've read that he made 7,000 different notes, and it is a huge number if we will notice that it was in the past when we didn't have mobile phones, and even inks, they are hard to get, to have. Yes, and that's all about maybe scientists. Also, I was reading today about Benjamin Franklin, Nikola Tesla, Einstein, Newton, about rights, about inventors. I was reading about them, and right now I'm waiting for my bus, and I think that he so soon will be here. I see him. I see it. Yes, number 9. It's our. Okay, we will continue to talk when I will be arrived. We will talk about something. About my walk to the bookstore. Today I'm going to the bookstore to buy, or maybe to see some books from Charles Darwin and from Stephen Hawking. Okay? I'm interested in scientific works a little bit, because it is a nice field of knowledge. Okay, we'll go inside. So we are outside of this train, bus, and vehicle that we used to ride. And everything is good. I'm alive. And what was I was doing inside of the bus? What I was driving on? I was doing notes. I was making notes what's inside of the doors. Like doors are opening with different ways. How many people inside? There were 29 people, then plus 2 added, and plus some more. Also, I noticed that one girl was married, and also she was having a ring on one more finger. And it is amazing to remember things, to recall them, to make them kind of inside of your mind, and need to do it with association with new words. I learned one thing called mind palaces. Jesus Christ, today is so the day of the new things, new openings, and new inventors things. Oh Jesus, need to run. I hope that I will be Jesus Christ, or not will be, or will. Okay, let's do this faster, as we are runners. One moment. Yes, we will be. We will. No, we will not. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll wait. Let's go walking. We was doing running. It was amazing for our brain, for our muscles, for our world. I don't know. You are listening right now to some psychopath of science and science. Maybe not. And about mind palaces, we have mind palaces or palaces of Loki. I don't know how to say it. Correct. And he says that we can connect with associations. Like in Russia, we have specific rhymes to remember colors. We have like every hunter knows where the bird sits. If you will translate it on Russian language, then you will find colors of rainbow by first letter of this thing. Rhymes, yes, like nursery rhymes. And one, by the way, let me know in the comment section, do you have it in your country? How did you remember colors in your childhood? How did you remember names and maybe something else? Nursery rhymes, maybe. Okay, nursery rhymes. Also, you can connect anything by counting them, by associations with memories, with smells. Smell of McDonald's, or maybe smell of the flower, or sound of the cars, sound of the rocks. Maybe it will be sound of the guitar. You can remember it, recognize, or bell inside of your school. It is so big amount, so huge array of things that we can connect to. It is one thing that we can do. And by the way, I really feel myself that I speak new words, new knowledges. It feels like I know right now more things, but at the same time that maybe less people will understand us. Yes, my precious. And one moment, I will write a little bit. I will run to this place because I don't want to communicate while people are in front of us, my precious. Okay, and about learning, yes, everything is good. And I want to say that not so big amount of people will understand me if I will talk with hard language. Why do people watch my channel? Because of optimism and easy language for some people. But when I speak some words like ambidextrous, or maybe something like associations, it is hard. It is many syllables, and it is not really easy to remember. Yes, when a word contains only one syllable, it is easy to remember because it is one sound. When you create it by many sounds, then it's not super easy. Okay? And for some people, I think that you are a smart fellow. Lad, my lad, Frodo Baggins. And today, about today's news from today. I was doing writing in Russian and in English language. In total, I have written 13,000 words. Also, I practice my piano and drums. And also, I improved drums and piano. And I learned one interesting thing. When we do haphazard practice, like when you do like a chaotic practice, then you can improve your mind. Really. Because sometimes we are afraid of mistakes. We are afraid to make a mistake, to say not correct word, to say something that people will not understand. Maybe will expel you from your job. Maybe will say, hey, go away. Or maybe will hunt on you if you are from an ancient empire. Yes? And if you do haphazard, chaotic practice, for example, smashing notes, or maybe mixing colors if you are a painter, or a drawer, drawing man, Renaissance man, yes, then you can improve your mind in a way of creative thinking, and maybe you will create some new mental connections, maybe sounds. I don't know how to describe it, but I learned that chaotic things are so good to us. Oh, by the way, some person on the ground. Chaotic things are really nice. And then, if you don't want to be chaotic, by the way, need to walk faster because it is kind of suspicion, mystery, and detective things. If you don't want to be creative and chaotic, haphazardly saying, then you can learn through science books. It is a really nice mixture and a really nice mix. Need to do daily haphazard, chaotic things, and to fix it with some scientists' facts. That's all. It's amazing. It's amazing formula to be inventor, to be like person who creates new. Because when you do like different experimentations, practices, you learn it by your own, without mistakes. You maybe will learn something, maybe you will not. But in one moment, you will find that, oh Jesus Christ, I created something that nobody had created before me. Amazing. That's right, guys. And then you will read some science books. Oh Jesus Christ, nobody said about it. And then you are a creator. It's how things work. It is how Thomas Edison created his inventions. How Nikola Tesla created also. Nikola Tesla said that intelligent people, they invest less time with talking with people. Yes, maybe. Because I understand that our life is 24 hours. For you, for me, for maybe Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, for different inventors, Leonardo da Vinci, for different people. And average person sleeps 8, 9, 10 hours a day. In average. And 7, sometimes 6. And also leisure time. A lot of leisure time. So big amount of people are watching their phones for 3, 4, 5 hours. So much of people do leisure. Do kind of wasting time sitting and eating. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing. It doesn't mean that they don't do anything, but I hope you understand me, what I'm saying. And so small amount of people, they are working. They are doing new things. And the more time you invest in your own thing, the better you are in it. The better you are growing. The further you're going. And for my plans, it is only plans, but God says that He loves at plans. But okay, I have some predictions. I'm a little bit of scientist, maybe not a little bit, maybe a really huge scientist plus musician plus writer. Writer is 100% because I like to write. I like to do writing. Also, I am a good speaker. I like to entertain people. I like to speak to people. I like to write my thoughts. It's amazing. I found something that is like super nice as sleep for me. It makes me smarter. My language becomes better because of area of Brock inside of our mind. I'm artist also in a way of artistic things, creating new art. I'm a logic person. I like math, and I want to be better in my playing piano and drums. Also, I like to live long. I'd like to live long. I want to live like centuries, 100 or 150 or even 200, maybe 3, 4 different types. Also, I want to make a legacy, to share it to people. Maybe it will be a nice thing. Yes, and through these doings I am showing my progress. Also, I started to think like to create a little bit of channels, maybe on Spanish or in other languages. Why? Because there's new words and new ways to describe things. We have different opportunities. We have opportunity to create our own language. I don't know how to describe it. We have an opportunity to create our own language and to describe new things through new syllables, new sounds. Or we have an opportunity to use our language and repeat words. I hope you understand. Like you can say sing in English, and also you can say петь in Russian language. It is two different things, and it is two different how we pronounce it. It is two different areas in our mind, and we can remember better it because the segmentation, structurizing, I don't know, the random words began to appear inside of my mind. Okay, we are near this mall. I'm stopping this video. Thank you a lot for watching. Be cool. Always improve still daily. Cross your streets. Watch some things. And cars are always right. As pedestrian too. It means that need to do sometimes. Hey dude, go forward. Yes, to say to them. Or you will be kicked or punched by a car, by their brakes. Okay, thank you a lot. See you next time. You're a nice guy or girl, or maybe a woman, transgender, or maybe someone, maybe alien. Yes, thank you for everybody. Be cool. Always go to your dreams. Bye bye. Be scientist. Be musician. Be nice and friendly. Bye.